Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Tom back here with another video. In this video today, I am going to be reacting to my finals in the Players Lounge tournament last weekend. I played in a $500 tournament. Winner got $350, and the second place person got $100. So I'm going to be reacting to that today, kind of going over some things that I see within the gameplay. This was kind of the first type competitive type setting thing that I played in so far this year. So I'm going to be going through the game, kind of what I see, and kind of hopefully helping you guys out on what I see, stuff I could have done better, as well as just watching a competitive game. But if you are new to the channel and have not yet, please smash the subscribe button, and let's see how the game went. So this game has already happened, so it's already over. This is just me reacting to it. It happened last weekend, last Saturday actually, so we'll just see. So I ran the Hawks Freelance, and this was on a Hall of Fame difficulty as well. So obviously pretty tough difficulty. You guys see Earl Monroe, pow! Earl Monroe, he was crazy for me. I don't know if I like Earl Monroe that much, but I really ran Earl Monroe for the reason that he threw that, wow. For basically the biggest reason I ran Earl was because he had Allen Houston on the court, and I thought Earl could you know, be that big time spark for me, especially just attacking Allen Houston. That was a very good bait right there. A very bad pass, poor pass by me. And that's kind of a terrible pass that, you know, if the game's close down the stretch, that's going to be one you look back on as a, you know, at least a 2-point swing right there, because he got an easy bucket out of that. So my main goal is to just, you know, get my flow, try to knock down some shots. 2 of 2 on greens right now. I'm not very consistent with George Mikan, but he got that one to go. And as you guys can see, Earl Monroe blew right past Allen Houston, and we got a green light. And this guy I played LockEmUpC was pretty good. Pretty good with John. That's as good as defense as I can play. I felt like I was in the lane, but he was good with John Stockton, good at using screens and stuff like that. So it was a good game all the way around. And same thing, Earl Monroe, I should have just kept going there. I don't know what I was trying to do. I had a blow by right there. And then really that possession was a lost cause. It's on Hall of Fame, or this was on Superstar actually, pardon me. It's on Superstar, not Hall of Fame. So anytime you white, it's probably not going to have the end result that you want it to have. But a fairly competitive and good game so far there. That's what happens. I should have put tight on some guys, some other guys. But it's just tough. If you want to run double teams, you have to kind of be strategic whether you want to run tight or some others. So that's kind of the predicament I had there. George Mikan cut for particularly no reason. I got it back, then I threw it back to him. Another bad possession, another unforced turnover, and I'm frustrated at this point. It's like I'm making stupid passes and reads that I shouldn't be making. But send another double team there. If I don't reach, we have him right where we want him. You know, he has a double team nowhere to go because he's, I don't know what he's calling coming up the court, but I felt like my double teams and I mixed it up pretty well, and that's a great shot for Porzingis. Couldn't get the white to go. Got a break there because I gave up a wide open jump shot, and there's just another bad pass. I just need to slow down once I get rebounds, because a lot of times I go way too fast. Look at KD, pow, for 3. I'm 3 of 3 on green so far. I was locked in on Saturday and really was greening basically every shot early on in the game. Stockton for 3, and he got that white. That's just an absolute killer. I hate to say it, but Stockton mid-range off the pull-up, that's one you hate to see go down, but it is what it is. Earl Monroe should have went up with that. Probably would have got an and one. And that's something that I'll get better at. It's just going up, being brain dead in those types of situations. George Mikan, Hall of Fame drop stepper, gets Porzingis on his heels. But one thing I am is I'm a little too baited for now. But that's going to happen until you play a ton of comp. You're going to be more baited than you should be. Another white drops for him, and it's like early on in the favoritism isn't towards me. I've greened every shot I've made, or you know, got a drop step wide open, but he's made 2 whites at least already, and it's just frustrating for me, feeling like I should be up more than I am. George Mikan, I don't know why he's so deep, but Mikan was locked in early on this game. I don't know what to say about it, because now I can't green any shots, but maybe it's just because I'm not fully locked in that much. There, I missed a steal. We can go back and rewatch this play, but watch me. I read where he's going to throw the ball. I truly do. I read it with KD, and it just can't get the steal, and that's a knockdown 3. I mean, really, truly, I feel like I should be up 5 to 10, or probably 5 points at least right now, and I haven't even been playing that well, so that's kind of where I was at right now. Should just go up with that every single time. Every single time, just go up with that until he commits more defenders at me, but I feel like I should be up at least 5 right now, but you just got to battle through some of this adversity is what I call it. Stuff you can't really control, and you just got to control the controllables. There, my corners are just dropping like crazy. but I feel like I'm playing pretty good defense, showing him different looks. Stockton boxing him. That's a good defensive possession. We'll live with that. Finally, we get a stop up to Elgin Baylor. Why did they give me an awful catch animation? I don't know. Same thing here. I probably should just get the ball to Kevin Durant right away. He made a pretty good rotation, just 1 second late. And here's the thing. I'm up 3 right now. Should probably be up 7 or 8, but you just got to work on extending the lead. That's really the main thing. I was in my flow right now. I was pretty comfortable is what I would say. Defensively especially, showing him different looks. He's not comfortable at all. You guys see running with Stockton. That's a good pop to KP. And another white drops. He hasn't greened any shots so far besides one with Stockton, I don't think. And it's a 1-point game. And so early on in the game, I'm just a little frustrated. It is what it is. Earl Monroe goes to the line for 2 shots. And he's going to have to make some changes. Earl Monroe went 2 for 2. Back on the other end here, we just got to try to stop Stockton. He's just trying to move around screens with Stockton. If we show different looks, we should be fine. Mike kind of gets lost in the shuffle right there. And he gets an easy bucket. But I don't know how I feel about George Mikan. He's kind of hit or miss for me. I like him, but at the same time, if he's not greening shots, it's tough for me to run him. Same thing with Kristaps Porzingis. I don't mind them, but they got to be hitting their shots for me. And it was kind of weird because most of the day I was bad with Mikan, and then in this game he was lights out. But like I said, I was greening basically every shot I've taken so far. Every wide open I've got, I've greened. So I feel like I should be up more than I am, but it is what it is. You know, it's part of 2K. I feel like I made a pretty decent rotation there. He whites another shot and gets another white to drop. Now, when I was watching this game, I didn't really think that it was this bad, but I feel like I should be up 5 to 10 points right now. I really do. He's whited 5 or 6 shots. I haven't whited 1, and that's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You know, you feel like you should be up more points than you are, but you just got to control what you can control. His Stockton now has takeover, and that's not what I like to see. But at the same time, you just got to move. You gotta keep working. And I didn't have that great of a team. You guys can see this guy didn't either. His bench was bad, but I'm running Campy Russell, who's not terrible. But you know, if I'd have had Manu Ginobili out there with clamps and stuff, it would have helped me out greatly. But look at Earl Monroe. Earl Monroe is going to be a guy for me that's going to be hard to bench. He's eventually going to have to go, and I'll bench him, but he's going to be tough because of how much I truly like the guy. I love his dribble sigs. Offensively, he's absolutely incredible. His release leaves a little bit to be desired, but I'm comfortable with Earl, and Earl will always have a special place in my heart. He definitely will. See, I can't be Russ on the court. He's not bad, but it's just like I'm not comfortable with him. KP, I really should have just shot it. He was sagging off. Paul George, first white of the game. Of course, it doesn't go in for me. It's just a lot of things early on didn't go my way, and I just that's wide open. Finally, the first white of the game. It feels just like a relief for me that he missed. Allen Houston from the corner, that one probably should have went in compared to all the rest of them, but you just got to control what you can over to Dave. Gave me a weird load up animation. Didn't get that way to go, but I just need to relax. I'm not as comfortable with my bench unit as I was with my starters, and as you guys can see, I don't know what that was. Stockton, pow. Just like that, a big swing. I don't even know. I tried just resetting, getting it to KP, but the guy didn't even throw it to Kristaps, and it was just an absolute mess. He still has Allen Houston in the game, trying to get that blow by over to Dave. That should be green. I shoot a white, and of course it doesn't drop for me. I've gotten 3 wide open looks, 3 whites, and none have dropped for me. So just kind of the way, like I said, the way the cookie crumbles at times, and you just gotta fight it off. There, KD steps through me. I feel like I played pretty good defense, and there's a big swing. You know, I got to go back to my starters because my bench is getting fried right now. I'm having no sort of offense right now, and so you just got to try to get something going for you. Try to get something. Brian Winters, maybe he can give me a spark. But here's his bench. He has a pretty rough bench. I say rough, but I mean really when you look at who I was playing with, besides Elgin Baylor, obviously. I mean Kyle Lowry or Earl Monroe. Ask the community who they taken. I don't know who they're taking, but he didn't have a very good bench. He really truly didn't. With Joel Embiid and stuff like that. But he still had Weber, Kyle Lowry, even Ray Allen's not bad. And he had Ben Simmons. And he was pretty good at left, right, and with Ben Simmons. Made it pretty difficult on me to stop him at times. But I maybe should have adjusted to what he was doing with Ben. But I didn't think I would have that many issues stopping him. Stockton, I got to green that. There it is. Stockton for a green. I messed up my quick stop there, but still got it to go. But yeah, he just ran basically everything through Ben Simmons, and I was finna live with that. Even if Embiid wanted to shoot a 3, I mean, you live with it. You don't want Ben Simmons going crazy. And maybe this was the big swing in the game because Embiid knocked down a 3. And I was gonna leave my matchups and just help off of Embiid, but he made a white with Embiid, so it's like I feel like I gotta overreact now. And so I put Mike in on Ben. Probably not the greatest decision. Probably should have put Kevin Durant on him. But it is what it is. You can't go back and redo it. But that white definitely changed kind of the trajectory of the game. I get my white back with Elgin, so I can't really complain. Although Elgin's a lot better shooter than Embiid. But we're still here. We're down 1 right now. I feel like I should probably be up 5 or 6, to be honest with you. But still, you just got to try to make the most out of the situation. He's just going to left-right with Ben. You know it. You try to just sit back, but you really can't. There's nothing I can do there. Another white. Finally, he misses one, and let's go. We could close the gap here, maybe even take a 3 to 4 point lead going into half if we do everything right. KD is wide open. I don't know why he's leaving KD, because pow, we are greening right now. And when I'm locked in, I green a lot of shots. I will say that. I green the majority of my shots when I'm locked in. And here's the situation. You're only up 2, and you feel like you're playing pretty good. That's really the thing for me. Maybe overreacted a little bit there. I thought KD might come over and get a block, but probably helped off a little bit too much. Should have threw it to Elgin Baylor there. He was wide open. Brian Winters over to Mikan. Should have shot that one as well. That's all right. We got a drop step coming. Mikan with Hall of Fame drop stepper every single time. Unless you spam X, it's going to be over with every single time. Same thing here. Up 2. Just trying to get a stop on Ben. Good defense, and Ben gets bailed out. Makes both free throws as well, and is back to a tie game. This guy played was super good. I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but I feel like I played super well in the first half. Like that's not taking anything away from him. I feel like played super well in the first half, and it's a tie game or I'm up 2, and it's kind of how it happens sometimes. Even in the NBA, you play good at times, and some things don't go your way, and here you are. But I don't feel like there's that much more I could have done to gain a bigger lead or anything like that. And so that's kind of where I was at right now, trying to just find a way to stop this Ben Simmons with Mike, and then I should have put KD on him way earlier than I did. That was a bad decision by me, to be honest with you, but I'm just running with Stockton. Should have just taken it with Stockton. Over to Elgin. I'm greening everything. I'm legitimately greening everything right now. And I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm greening everything. Things are going my way right now. There's Ben Simmons Euro stepping. Not much I can do. I'm trying to go zone, but no contest there for Ben. And it is what it is. Ben Simmons was super good in the game, and there's nothing you can do about it. There was kind of a rush shot because I got frustrated, and that's how it goes sometimes. That's where your morale has to stay up. I can't get flustered and take that shot because now he gets the last shot. Feel like I made a good rotation. Don't get the steal. Thank gosh he whited, but he gets the putback to go. So that's a big time swing right there. Even though he did white it didn't happen to go my way. So I'm down 1 at halftime, and a half that I feel like overall I played pretty well in. Starting the second half off here, I left Mike in on Ben Simmons. Thought I could maybe stop him, and at this point I was like, I've had enough. Put KD on him, trying to get something out of it. Get a contact dunk on top of Joel Embiid. Just trying to figure out ways in which I can take advantage of his defense is really the biggest thing that I noticed. Switching KD on Ben, I feel like helped me out quite a bit though. I feel like that's when he realized, I don't know if I can keep doing this Ben Simmons thing, and look at the leak out to Elgin Baylor for a one-handed jam. And he's got his starters already coming back in the game, and it was a good thing because Ben Simmons was boxed kind of when KD got switched on him. There he gets lucky to get the offensive rebound. We get another stop, and we are moving and grooving right now. We got some momentum back, starting to feel in my flow a little bit. Stockton over to Elgin. I don't know where this possession's going. I'm trying to find 5 out, and he double teamed me, and then I threw it scary. Great double team by him. I was getting 5 out as Chris Webber, and he sent a double team at a perfect time. Credit to him, like I said. He greens a shot here. I don't know what happens. Oh, never mind. I greened a layup because I got a swing rotation. I thought he greened a shot there. Can I get the ball? It hit John Stockton in the chest. Can I get the ball, please? I'm locked in right now, trying to find a way to get a stop. I'm definitely locked in. Rotating, swinging to the corner. Great defense. I'm hyped up right now. Stockton with a, little cradle. I don't know what kind of dunk that was, but Stockton with the leak out finisher. We're up 5. Back in my flow. He needs a timeout, and I'm super excited right now. Feel like I'm finding my flow on the defensive end because offensively I was good the majority of the day. Look at Braga coming through with a sub, but defensively I feel like I left a little bit to be desired, and look at the rotation. Oh my gosh, can 2K give me the steal? Nothing more I can do here. Look at this. I read it perfectly. Look at Mikey rotating, and it just gets over his outstretched arms. Very, very disappointing right there, because that's a big play. If I get a steal there, leak out, dunk on the other end, we're looking at a different ball game. So it's kind of just like I said, the way momentum is, the way this game happens. But you see me running. You see me running. I need a green, Dave. And that's the thing. Dave DeBuscher, he's okay for now, but when I get a better power forward like a Draymond right there, that's going to be green almost every single time. So it is what it is, or even Kevin Durant I was lights out with. But no excuses. I got to be able to green that with Dave. He's a decent enough shooter. Have to be able to green that. Look at Earl. Spin move. Out to Brian. I got to just let that thing fly. That was good defense by him, though. What happened here? I don't know what was up with his matchups. Oh, yeah. He had KD on Mike, which was weird. I was like, yeah, it's over with. He had a pretty good pitch there. Mike dribbled right through him, and KD is a baby. That's a bad shot there. We do not get the rebound, though, which is tough right there. You feel like you should get a stop and a rebound, and you just don't. Great defense right there. Great swings. Everything is moving and grooving. If I get the board there, we're off. But, hey, we're still playing good defense. If I can find a way to get a stop here and a leak out, we're looking pretty good. He's got 3 seconds to shoot. Everything's boxed. Stockton is there. For some reason, it didn't let me keep running, but it is what it is. Earl Monroe, back to KD. I should just let it fly. I step in, and KD is green. I was greening everything in this game. If he let me open, it was lights out. As you guys can see, KD has 17 points. And after this game, that's the reason I'm so high on KD and his potential, because he was literally lights out in this game. That's not a bump steal. I don't know how. I don't know why. And then guess what? Guess what? When he needs a break, he got it, and he hits a white. It was annoying to play against, because I don't know how many whites I hit throughout the game, but not many. And it just seemed like time after time again, I couldn't get the stop I needed because he was getting bailed out with whites. I'm still up 5 though. Feel like I should be 10. But hey, I'm still balling out, playing the defense I need to play. Let's see what happens on this possession, because this is a pretty big possession here. Hey, that's a good take right there by Stockton. And I just got to find a way to get back in my flow. His Stockton has 15, but I feel like on everybody else, I've done a pretty good job. I see Allen Houston guarding John Stockton, and it's over with every single time. Right by him, John Stockton gets it to go. And I really felt confident. He made some good adjustments in the fourth quarter, but I felt confident that I was just going to keep attacking Allen Houston for the rest of the game. Great defense there. Don't know how that one wasn't a steal, but overall, I feel like defensively, I was in my flow. Offensively, I was in my flow. Right now, I was super, super confident. I felt like everything he was doing was boxed. And there it is, a moving screen because of a long possession. Just didn't give his center time to get set in a big moving screen right there. If I can capitalize here, get a 2-for-1, the worst case scenario is I go down in the third. I got to just take the dunk right here. Got to take the dunk. I still got the 2-for-1 as long as he doesn't get a quick score here, which he does. So, oh, he missed it. But now I need to chill. I need to get one shot here is what I should have done. I don't know what I do, but I should hold for one shot here. John Stockton to the cup, gets the dunk. So I'm up 7 right now. I'm up 7. There should be no chance that I go down any worse than 4 going into the fourth quarter. Maybe even better off. He calls his timeouts. I think he's going to get his players fresh here. 15 seconds here. If I can get a stop, that is going to be big leading into the fourth quarter. He gets a dunk, but I still got 8 seconds to work with. So if I can get a big-time bucket here to end the quarter, that's what I need. We'll see what happens here. Earl Monroe has Allen Houston on him, and I know where I'm going with it. I just got to go up with it. What am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I just need to shoot the ball with Earl Monroe. What am I doing? Trying to overcomplicate things way too much, especially for the way 2K21 is played right now. But it is what it is. Still up 5 points. I get the ball starting the fourth quarter. Just trying to 5 out with Earl Monroe. And here we go, 5 out. And this is the biggest play of the game. The biggest single play of the game was that Kristaps Porzingis block, because that puts me up 7 if he doesn't get the block, or if I get an and 1, possibly 8. And that just leads towards more. I don't think I get a steal here. Oh, it is a jump ball here. And look at John Stockton. You act like John Stockton ain't going to get me the jump ball. I do get the jump ball with Stockton. And I'm back in my flow. Back up 5. Throw it right off KD. And here's the thing. I just lost my sense of flow, my sense of everything on offense. Back to a 3-point game. I just keep thinking I can 5 out with Earl Monroe. He's got Allen Houston on him. It's a blow by every single time. Which it was. A blow by every single time. And I couldn't capitalize on it there. I don't know what John Stockton's doing. Gets in Porzingis' way. And this is just the start of the end, man. cuts the lead to 1, and it's just, like I said, the start of the end. I'm trying to find a rhythm with Earl Monroe, but I can't because my guys just don't want to space out how I want them to. There, a great pass to Kevin Durant in my first white of the game, and I got it. I didn't even think I made that, but I did get the white to go. Finally, my first white of the game. We'll see. Back the other way, and his Stockton gets an and 1. So it's like I just got 3. I give 3 right back, which is just super, super tough. You got to try making a run. Earl Monroe to the cup, gets a dunk. Feel like I'm back in my flow a little bit, back in my rhythm. Defensively, I just got to find a way to limit his ability to create shots. And I feel like I did that well in the third quarter, and I just had to do a little bit better a job here in the fourth quarter because I knew where he wanted to go. There was a good pinch right there. Feel like that should be a stop, and it is. It's a stop. Get the ball to Earl Monroe and push the tempo. I feel like I'm making pretty good decisions right now, slowing down, taking opportunities. We'll see what happens here on the inbound. I don't know what happens. Does KD get a wide open shot? Wow, KD wide open for 3. I don't know. It looked like a straight arm. I don't know if it was a straight arm, but I don't know. That's a big one to miss right there because that puts me up 6. But still, I'm in control of everything right now. I'm really in control of everything. Get a stop right there. Here, I just need to go crazy with Earl. Go crazy with Earl, and I do. Earl Monroe gets a lay, and I'm back up 5. Back in control of the game. There is absolutely no way I should lose this game. I'm in control of everything. As long as I can get a couple more stops, a couple more good possessions, I should not lose the game. Out to Kristaps. He shoots a white, and he gets the white to go. It's like every time I feel like I'm about to control the game, he gets a white to go, and that's just how it happens sometimes. Earl Monroe back the other way. Blow by, I should just go up with it, and I do. I get kind of blessed, but the thing is, Allen Houston can't really guard Earl. He's going to have 15 after these free throws. Nothing Earl can't do. I send a double team here. Feel like it's pretty good defense. He's out of his flow this possession. Oh my gosh, the bailout badge. Don't get me started about how overpowered that is and how much I hated it last year. But 9 on the clock. If I can get one stop here, that would be big. Does look like I'm going to get it. And then Kristaps goes right around me. I play defense for 21 seconds, and he gets a bailout foul. Back on offense with a two-point lead. Earl Monroe running straight to the hoop. And I see Kristaps here. I see this should be baby food in here. This should be baby food in there. I don't know why he double pumped. I don't know how it even happened, but it did. I double pumped the layup, and it just led to a disaster, man, because that puts me up 4. I get the steal back, and I'm running. I got to take advantage of the opportunity right here. And he sends a great double. I call it. That's a good timeout right there. But we'll get to that timeout situation later. Attacking the hoop. Somebody's open. Good recovery by him. Stockton. I should have dotted KD in the corner. I dot the wrong corner. I know where he's going. KP I thought was in the lane. Wasn't quite there. And he makes a good play. Makes a good Euro step with his Kevin Durant. And now we got a tie game. A tie game, I check and see who Allen Houston's guarding. It's Elgin Baylor. And I know a double team's coming. I know a double team's probably coming. But I don't know why. I don't know why my 5-out set up in that type of a way. Maybe I called it wrong. I don't know. Stockton over to KP. I'd bet money with KP all day. Couldn't get the white to go. After all the whites that he needed and he got, I couldn't get the one white I needed to go. And now I'm down 2 points. A very, very tough ending, because at the end of the game I got a lot of very good looks, as you guys will see here, and I wasn't able to capitalize on them. That's really the difference in the game right there. Over to Stockton. Good patience. I thought I might shoot that, but that was pretty good patience right there. 11 on the clock. Run a nice pick and pop here with Elgin and Porzingis. Porzingis, another wide open brick. Another wide open that I just couldn't get to fall, and it was, like I said, it was just a tough scene. He drop steps. I feel like I'm in good defensive position. I need to stop here if I want a chance, and we'll see if I do get a stop. 11 on the clock. We'll see. Can I get a stop here? Feel like it's good defense. There's no way he scores in this possession, right? There's no way, right? I mean, I play defense for that long, and he drifts right through me, and we're down 4 now. And it's just like, it all happens so fast. Elgin Baylor does give me my 2 points back. I turned off my automatic fouling because I was hoping I could maybe get a steal here to extend the game. I feel like I about did too. I feel like I was in pretty decent position to get a steal. Almost got a deflection there, but I had no choice here but to foul. I really didn't. I tried getting a bump steal, whatever it is, but I had to foul here. He obviously cashed in on both free throws. Now, I only had one timeout left. Had to call it to try to extend the game, and we'll see what happens here. Here's a possession. You know, I feel like I got to get it. I don't have to get a 3. I just have to score quickly to extend the game. And I'm trying to 3-hunt right now. About got 5 seconds called on me. Trying to find a way to 3-hunt over to Stockton. And of course, I have to green to knock down the shot. I green it. We're now down 3. Down 3. Still a chance. I can foul, extend the game, do whatever it takes. I foul right away. Even if he knocks down both free throws, I had 6 seconds left. I forgot I had used my timeouts. Get called for excessive timeouts. And that was the end of the game. But huge shout out to my opponent. He was a very, very good opponent. Gave me all I wanted. That was a very, very competitive type tournament. It was good for me. Getting ready for 250K. But I just watching it back, I know a lot of things I got to improve on. And in that, even if I would have done better in that game, I could have extended the lead earlier on. But again, huge shout out to my opponent. Definitely deserved to win the game, just because of how well he played in that fourth quarter. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy my breakdown of my championship game of the Players Lounge Tournament. Guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love y'all, and have a blessed day.